To New Day Cleveland, and this is very important. Start saving now for your child's college tuition. Tim Gorrell is here. He's the executive director of Ohio's 529, and he's here with some advice. 529. So let's frame that and tell people what it is.
Well, 529 is a tax advantage way to save and invest for those expenses that come after high school. I think we can all agree that you need to do something. Kids need to do something after high school. Now, it worked well for Bill Gates and Steve Jobs, but whether that's a trade school, a technical school, 2-year, 4-year, public, private, in-state, out-of-state, there's something needs to happen. We need welders, we need plumbers, we need accountants and nurses and everything. And so there's going to be an expense affiliated with that. And so instead of going into debt, student loan debt in our country is $1.5 trillion, we think we ought to turn a conversation around. Why not save and invest before going to where those expenses come to bear? By taking after-tax dollars, investing in, hopefully people would choose our plan, your investment grows tax-free, and whenever it's used for qualified expenses, there's no tax implication.
So this is an after-tax thing. So I paid my taxes, I got my paycheck, or my aunt does, or grandma, or a relative,
right?
And they've got a little bit of money. After they pay their taxes, they can invest in this. And then how does that become a tax-free event?
It grows tax-free. Like for instance, if you save in a regular mutual fund or some other investment tool, your earnings are taxed.
So when it comes out, you have to pay a tax on. When the money comes out of here, the tax has already been paid and it just grows.
That's right. It grows tax-free. And so if you use it for tuition and fees, room and board, books, computers, those are qualified expenses and there's no tax implication.
I love the way you bring up the point. You know, we're not just talking about like collegiate or universities and that sort of thing. We're talking about trade schools and all that sort of thing, because God knows if you're trying to find a plumber or a carpenter or something nowadays, there's nobody out there who's trained to do that, and those are becoming the better jobs.
Absolutely, and again, as we discussed, there's expenses involved in that. And so there's a misnomer about 529s. People hear college savings, and they think that brick and mortar colleges. Certainly you can use it for that, but any entity, educational entity that has a federal code, you can use your 529.
Okay, so here's the thing. People hear it out there right now, like the grandmas, the moms, everyone hear about 529. So what, you need an accountant to help you with this? Do you need a financial expert? Can you just do it yourself? What's your advice?
We're not allowed to give advice. We're a state agency under the Ohio Department of Higher
Let's
Education.
Forget about it.
No, but we can urge and we share information. And so you can visit our webpage. We have 2 offerings. We have the direct plan, which is do it yourself. We have a very attractive portfolio of investment options there. Or if individuals are working with an advisor, they can invest in our plan.
Is there a form I can pick up somewhere, or how do I do that?
Visit our webpage. If you use your search engine and search Ohio 529, it'll lead you to our webpage. Very easily online, you can open an account, or you can call us. We have a call center that operates Monday through Friday from 8:30 to 6 o'clock.
There you go. That's good information. Okay, so I got Grandma Thelma out there. I've got Aunt Mary. I got Uncle Charlie, and all these different people. And I'm going to urge them to, like, instead of giving my kids some dopey toy, maybe they could donate to this. So do they give me the money and I do it myself, or do they address it? What's the best way to do that?
The best way is to log on. We have a feature called UGift. And all you need is the code from the account holder, and identifies the beneficiary. And you go online. It can be a withdrawal, easy enough from your bank account. I do it. My brother has a 12-year-old, and so, to your point, each birthday and Christmas, we make a contribution. Now, he doesn't get excited about that as he would with the latest gadget or toy, but everyone involved, parents, grandparents, aunts, uncles,
it's a funny thing. He's not excited now, but boy, will they be excited later on. And I was just wondering, like, say because you've got a bunch of people and you're throwing like $100 at it a month and the kid's 5 years old, do you have any idea what that might be worth when he graduates from high school?
It's a legacy gift, and it just depends. It will grow. We have a calculator online that you can plug exactly that in. The best thing to do is to start early. Ideal is when a baby's born, but life happens in your kindergarten, middle school.
Right.
So the important thing is to start and avoid the debt.
Yeah, you give a little bit now, a little bit later. It's a lot better than trying to give somebody $12,000 like 18 years from now.
Exactly.
Great stuff. Thank you very much.
Thanks for having me, David.